Crown of Glory, Emperor's Edition, Tutorial Part 1, Setup and Main Screen. Welcome to Crown of Glory, Emperor's Edition Tutorials. This tutorial shows you how to set up a game and to make your way around the game map and main screen. From the main menu, select Local Game. This is the Setup Local Game screen. Here you select the scenario you want to play. You can also modify the default victory conditions and game turn limits for the scenario you've chosen. Pick which nation you want to play by toggling that nation to human. You can choose more than one nation to be human if you want to play more than one nation, or if you want to play a hot seat game against another human player. You can choose to turn on the Advanced Economy game rules from this screen. The Advanced Economy rules are designed for players who enjoy a high degree of economic micromanagement, and they add quite a bit of additional complexity to the game. If you don't enjoy economic micromanagement, or you just want to focus on your nation's military and diplomacy, leave this at the default setting of Simple Economy. We recommend that new players master the Simple Economy rules before trying the Advanced Economy option. You can set handicaps for nations individually by giving them a bonus or a penalty to their initial glory, or by adjusting their power level. A positive glory handicap causes a nation to begin the game closer to the glory victory condition. Under most scenarios, nations compete to have the highest level of glory, or to be the first to achieve a required level of glory. Power level can be used to increase or decrease a nation's economy. A positive power level also causes a nation to begin the game with additional units. You can adjust both the game's level of difficulty and combat difficulty. Each level above normal gives AI players more resources, military experience, and other material benefits. When you have finished setting up the game, click OK to proceed. The game begins with a view of the main screen with the map centered on your nation. On the left are buttons to set play options, to view the events of the previous turn, or to access the game menu for such functions as saving your game or exiting the program. There are also buttons to open advisor screens that contain additional information and options. The Upgrade button has a number that shows how many national upgrades you are able to purchase, in this case 38. Clicking on this button opens a list of the upgrades for which your nation has the prerequisites to purchase. Beside the image of each upgrade in the list is the name of the upgrades, the experience cost of the upgrade in parentheses, and a brief description of the upgrade. At the right is a mini-map of Europe. If you click on the mini-map, the main map will recenter at the location on which you clicked. The plus and minus buttons zoom the map in and out. You may also use the mouse wheel plus the control key to zoom in and out on the map. To scroll the main map, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, move the mouse to the edge of the map, or hold down the Shift key or middle mouse button and drag the mouse. The R button opens the Relationship Summary bar. This display shows the important relationship information between all the major powers in a condensed format. Information is shown relative to the nation that is highlighted in blue. Yellow triangles show alliances between nations and the highlighted nation. In this case, there is an alliance between France and Spain. Crossed swords indicate a state of war between nations. The emoticons, the happy faces and angry faces, indicate the attitude the nations have with the highlighted nation. You can mouse over another nation to cause the nation to become highlighted. As Austria becomes highlighted, the display changes to show the allies and the enemies of Austria. The M button cycles through various map information modes, such as provincial production and the attitudes of minor powers. The bottom of the screen shows information about your nation. National morale is a measure of your nation's willingness to remain at war. It is measured on a scale from -1,000 to +1,000. When your national morale is below -750, there is a chance your nation will be forced to surrender each turn. There are many ways in which nations gain and lose national morale, but the most important is by winning and losing battles, and and by enemy forces' occupation of a nation's capital province. Experience and naval experience are used to purchase national upgrades with the upgrade button. It is also used to recruit advanced unit types, such as light infantry or guard infantry units, and to purchase special abilities for units. Nations gain some experience every 3 months in proportion to the number of barracks and docks contained in all their provinces. You also gain experience by fighting in battles and naval actions. Mobilization shows the mobilization limit of your nation. This shows the number of units your nation is currently supporting in the field, along with the maximum number of units your nation can support. Ships of the line count 1/10 of a point toward mobilization, and a nation can support 1 militia unit per province at no cost to mobilization. Unit cost increase shows your nation's increasing cost of units. This index increases as your nation continues to recruit units. It represents the effect of scarcity, inflation, and war weariness. The final number shows the remaining diplomatic action that a nation has for this turn. Nations use diplomatic actions to declare war, propose alliances, draft treaties, and so forth. The bottom row shows our resource stockpile for money and labor. If we click on this display, we can toggle the display to show our expected net income for each resource during the upcoming turn. You can right-click on the main map to open a context menu. This menu contains general gameplay options, as well as options that are specific to the province or nation on which you click. The End Turn button is used to end your turn. In Crown of Glory, players give orders to their nation and units during the order phase, but the units don't actually attempt to carry out these orders until the movement phase, which occurs after all nations have ended their turns. This concludes the first tutorial. Please refer to sections 1.2 and 1.3 in the game manual for more information on game setup in the main screen.